Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dr. Roberts with Ultimate Bariatrics. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my breakdown of the Obesity Code by Jason Fung. Last time we kind of talked about the development of obesity in the US and why the book talks about what happened that led to the situation we're in now. And so this time I'm going to talk a little bit more about kind of the reasons why that calorie restrictive dieting doesn't work from the book. So one of the main things that we talk about in dieting is calories in, calories out. And one of the problems with that is that not all calories are created equally, and we know this because calorie from fat is not processed in the same way as a calorie from sugar. Even though they're the same calorie equivalent, they cause totally different actions in the body processes them totally differently. And so it only makes sense to say that, well, a calorie is really not a calorie. One of the reasons we know that is that whenever we eat calories from fat, that doesn't cause a release of insulin. Whereas whenever we eat calories from sugar, that causes a massive release of insulin. So a calorie is not just a calorie. Another portion of the book talks about the idea of energy balance and calories in, calories out. And one of the issues with that is whenever we do a calorie restrictive diet, what happens is our body's basal metabolic rate, which is our normal calorie burn just to run your body's functions, decreases whenever calories are restricted. Whenever you reduce your calories by 30%, your basic metabolic rate will reduce itself by 30%. And as we diet, what we find is you restrict your calories, you lose a little bit of weight, then the weight loss stops. So then what do you have to do to lose more weight? You have to restrict your calories further, and it just continues on like that. Meanwhile, your body is telling yourself that you're hungry, your appetite goes up as our calorie depletion worsens. Our bodies keep telling us more and more loudly that we're getting hungrier and hungrier. Eventually we break down, we eat, and then we eat more calories in, and then the weight comes back. I think just about everybody out there that's tried a calorie restrictive diet knows exactly what I'm talking about. And the book goes into this in great detail, and I felt like that the way it presented this information, it makes a lot of sense. Other things like set point have to do with insulin. Our bodies thrive off of homeostasis. Well, what controls our body's set point weight? The book talks about how insulin levels and insulin exposure drives the body's set point weight up. Our bodies have something called homeostasis that your body is constantly trying to maintain. So if your basic metabolic rate, let's just say it's 1,500 calories, and you eat 1,800 calories a day for a week, your body will change the set point to gain 5 pounds. Whereas if you diet down and you reduce your calories, your basic metabolic rate will go down and your body's set point weight will go down. And so these things have a lot to do with how it's, so easy to gain weight, yet it's so hard to lose weight. Whenever our hunger hormones are telling us we're hungry, it's so hard to maintain that calorie depleted state, which is why many diets fail. So that's kind of a few of the topics that go into why diets fail. If you want more information on this from the book, I'd suggest you get the book yourself and read that chapter on why diets fail. I think it's very good. I think there's a lot of information in there that's very useful. One of the key points it makes is minimizing calories from carbohydrates and minimizing insulin as a way to help maintain your basal metabolic rate in terms of dieting. So not only does it tell us how diets fail, but the book is also a great resource on how to have a successful diet. We'll get into more of that in the upcoming episodes. We'll see you next time.